Be a good one. I mean, you just stack these two teams up. We've all done our homework. They've done a lot more practice time and film watching and everything else. But by all accounts, the numbers will tell you, the talent will tell you, we're going to have a competitive chess match, and I can't wait to watch it.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. B.J. Hill, the one to bring him down. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Shotgun now for Brissett. Fits it through the middle. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down. Operating from the gun, Brissett. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Falcons are off to a great start defensively, and they force a turnover on the opening possession. Wow, what an exciting start to this game, Brock. Apologies to the former QB and you. It's not an opening drive touchdown, but an interception instead.
Yeah, exciting for one side. That would be the defense. Demoralizing for the other side as an offense. First salvo, listen, it goes to the defense. And now it really sets the stage for what I love and what you love, Kate, in this game of adjustments, in the game of back and forth. Who's going to respond next?
And he's brought down after a nice run and some extra effort. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
On 2nd down, a run with Williams. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
And he got what he could there, only to the 14. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Has it down close. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal. Williams reaches the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Now we'll see them try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Falcons will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. And he's touched down after a nice pickup there to get the 1st. Working quickly here. Out of the shotgun. They'll give it to him inside. And he works this to the 38 before going down. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's a Philadelphia first down. And time runs out before they get the snap off. That's the end of one. Neither side separating much so far. Back to the bank in just a moment. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. From the shotgun, Brissett. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Completed over the middle. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Handoff now out of the gun. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Has it at the 7. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Offense in the hurry up here. They'll try and punch it in. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Give him just 1 yard, I think, on the run. Still some work to do here on 2nd and goal.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
He's on the move. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Now it's Cameron Dicker on for the extra point. And the extra point is up, and it is good. And the Eagles tie this game 7-7. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Fielded at the 7. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And he takes this across. Nope, beg your pardon. They're going to spot him right at the 35-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Off the play fake. He'll throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. Handoff goes to Williams, running right. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35. They get 9 out of the run, but a chunk of yards remaining now on 4th down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
They're going for this. He finds him beyond the marker. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. One of their biggest plays of the game, and it comes on a fourth down gamble.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. From the gun, a carry by Williams. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on a broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that.
And he runs it across, touchdown! The Falcons get some late points and the lead. They'll try this extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Falcons break that tie and now lead by 7. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Here's a return from the 7. Big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30. They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. Brissett with it on first. He'll get this one to Adams. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Well, they will certainly take that kind of passing from the rookie out of Miami as he gets them the first. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Here's first and 10 from the 34. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Right here, one time.
Here's first and 10 from the 34. Here's Brissett. He sends this one to the end zone. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Falcons make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half.
Well, that's now a second time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the second on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock down. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Nick Herbig making the play. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Return starts at the 9. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. They're out and set, first and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. And he'll get it up to the 44. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
This dude was just not going to be stopped, not by the first defender, heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this beast down.
Going to the ground again on first. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. They stay on the ground with Williams. Across midfield to the 45. He spins right by him. Has room down the left sideline. Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons grow the lead coming out of halftime. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
They're out to try and tack on the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Falcons double their lead to 14. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. This return starts at the 5. And he doesn't make it far at all. They bottle up that return immediately.
Well, that's the case of either overthinking things or somehow not thinking enough on that kickoff return. You got to think the 20-yard line is worst case. Instead, the coverage team sticks him with a really long field ahead.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Now it's Brissett. Escapes the pocket. On the move, looking deep down. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Falcons take possession down inside the 30 after the interception. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas.